توست ماستر متميز، الرئيس الدولي السابق للتوست ماسترز العالمية، وعضو لمدة 30 عام. يؤمن بالتعلم كعملية حياتية طويلة، وهكذا ففي 28 أكتوبر 2019 تخرج بدرجة الدكتوراه الثانية في علم الاجتماع وتخصص علم الجريمة من جامعة ماليزيا ساراواك. حصل على دراساته الجامعية والدراسات العليا من خلال الدراسة الذاتية من جامعة دورهام في إنجلترا. He is an entrepreneur with interests in security, trading, construction, and human resources. He is also a keynote speaker in regional and international areas on topic of leadership and talent management. هو رائد أعمال له مصالح في الأمن والتجارة والبناء والموارد البشرية، وهو أيضاً متحدث مشهور في المناطق الإقليمية والدولية حول موضوع القيادة وإدارة المواهب. Due to his tremendous contributions, His Majesty the King of Malaysia conferred him the award of a commander in the Distinguished Order of Meritorious Service, which carries the title of Datuk, which is equivalent to serve in the United Kingdom in June 2014. نظرا لمساهماته الهائلة، منحه جلالة الملك ماليزيا جائزة قائد في وسام الخدمة الجديرة بالامتياز، الذي يحمل لقب داتوك، الذي يعادل السير في المملكة المتحدة في يونيو 2014. Please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster جون لاو. رحبوا معي بالعريف المميز Toastmaster المميز جون لاو.
Thank you. Thank you very much, District Director Summer Hamel, for the invitation. For me to have an honor to share with you my experience 17 years ago, managed District 51. Samir, would you like to translate first? Summer?
يرحب بكم في ورشته أو محاضرته مع الأزمات.
Yeah, it is my greatest honor this evening in Malaysia. In Malaysia now it's 9:06. I know your time is 4:06. Well, it's a great honor to be with you. Now I'm going to share with you coming out from fire and stay alive. Can I have the first slide, please? Go ahead. Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay, coming out from fire and stay alive. It is how can we lead during moments of crisis? You know, the whole world now is affected by coronavirus, or in short form, we call it COVID-19. If you look at the figure, if you look at the chart now, the current statistics, the latest statistics, the number of people tested positive is 1.87 million. The number of people who died is 115,000. Recovery, 434,000. Well, if you look at it, 21% of the people who were infected, they will be gone. So if we are infected with the coronavirus, be very careful. We may be gone in this world.
حدثنا أننا كيف نقود في حالات الأزمات، وخصوصا في أزمتنا اليوم، أزمة الكورونا. حسب الإحصائيات الأخيرة اليوم يصل عدد الحالات المشخصة ل1,865,000، والحالات التي تم شفائها 433,000 والوفيات وصلت إلى 115,000.
And the nurses and the medical doctors were out there trying to save every lives. Just now in BBC television, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, said because he was hospitalized for COVID-19 positive, and he said he owed his life to the nurses and the medical team for saving him. And because he was not there leading United Kingdom, a lot of people died in the past weeks in United Kingdom. Now the number of people infected with COVID-19 in United Kingdom is more than China.
أذكر هنا حالة بريطانيا عندما لم يتخذ رئيس الوزراء أو قائد هناك الإجراءات المطلوب اتخاذها، وصل عدد الحالات إلى أكثر من عدد الحالات في الصين.
It is similar to a situation when I was district governor. That time they call governor, they don't call it district director. When I was district governor in 2002-2003, in District 51, members countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Thailand, Brunei, and Macau, these 7 countries were affected by the bird flu, what we call it, the SARS, S-A-R-S. There was no Toastmaster Club meeting. Everybody do not know what to do at that time. The district come to a standstill. There were 76 districts in the world at that time, but do you know, we were ranked number 74 in the world as at 30th of April, 2003. So this evening, I would like to share with you how we rescued the district in 2 months or 61 days time, because May got 31 days. In 61 days time, how did we rebuild the district?
يقول متحدثا أنه قطاع 51 في عام 2002-2003 تعرضت 7 دول في آسيا وهي الدول التابعة للقطاع إلى فيروس سارس. توقفت الاجتماعات، توقف القطاع. كان في إبريل كان يحتل القطاع المركز السابع في العالم. سيشاركنا اليوم كيف تم إنقاذ القطاع في 61 يوم فقط.
Next slide, please. Yeah, if you can see the statistical figure, on my left is the active cases. On my right is the number of deaths, but this was as at Saturday figure. Saturday figure. The figure now is different. So you see the curve is going up very fast and very steep. But let us look at Saudi Arabia. Please. If you look at Saudi Arabia still okay, 4,462 cases as of yesterday. But we all agree COVID-19 is affecting this world. The number of people that is going to leave this world could reach over 1 million in no time. So how do we manage the current situation as a Toastmaster?
يقول المتحدث اليوم أن حالات المشخصة للفيروس كورونا تزايدت بشكل سريع على مستوى العالم، لكن على مستوى المملكة الزيادة إلى حد ما مسيطر عليها حسب الرسم الذي أمامنا، لكن علينا أن نتخذ احتياطاتنا حتى لا تتسارع هذه الزيادة.
this is the introduction. May I have the next slide, Mr. Director?
هذه كانت المقدمة فقط.
In a crisis filled with unknowns and surprises, you cannot wait for all the facts to become clear before deciding what to do. Particular moment, we do not know who will be infected with COVID-19 positive. We don't know.
يقول الدكتور جون الأزمات التي تملأها مفاجآت مثل هذه الأزمة لا نستطيع أن ننتظر حتى تتجلى لنا حقائق كاملة قبل أن نتخذ قرار، فلا نعرف من هو المصاب ومن هو غير المصاب.
So I want to share with you how the whole team of District 51 managed the SARS at that time. We were ranked at 74 out of 76 districts, how we become #1 in the world. And the next slide, please.
سيشاركنا الدكتور جون كيف فعل فريق القطاع 51 كيف أنقذ القطاع من المركز الرابع والسبعين إلى المركز الأول في العالم.
The two key things is, #1, build a network of teams that who believe in the members' growth, teams who believe in the Toastmaster vision and mission, and teams who believe in the club mission. And there is no personal agenda. I'm sorry. There is no personal agenda. The agenda is look into the members' educational and leadership needs. Look into what we can do for the clubs. Look into what we can help each other. So those people with the same mindset, we recruit them into and form a network of teams.
يقول الدكتور جون أنه الخطوة الأولى في عملية الإنقاذ هي الفرق، بناء الفرق، لكن الفرق التي تؤمن بمهمة القطاع ومهمة الأندية ومهمة نمو العضوية. لا وجود الآن لمكان للأجندات الشخصية الدكتور جون، لكن علينا جميعا أن نهتم بالعضو بمصلحة العضو في كأولوية لنا.
Next slide, please. Those days, 17 years ago, I like to read a lot of books. One of the books that I have read was written by Bill Gates. And he said this: during good times around the world, I allow all my regional leaders to make the decisions. But during time of crisis, I, as the CEO and the president of Microsoft, will make the decision. Every regional leader will report to me. That is in the words of Bill Gates.
في أحد الكتب التي قرأها الدكتور جون للكاتب بيون كيس يقول أنه في الأيام الجيدة أو العادية يستطيع أن يمكن الفريق، لكن في الأيام الصعبة والأزمات هو الذي يقرر ويجعل جميع الفريق يقدم له تقاريره.
So those days when I formed a network of teams, I like the team members comprises of, at that time, area and division governors. Now we call it the area and division directors. And anyone who believes in a Toastmaster mission. The district director, as a district governor at that time, or district director at today's, at this moment, require report, daily report from the division and area directors. Report on the welfare of the members. Are they doing their manual speeches? How do they do their meetings? Do they need some food that we can help?
يقول في وقت الأزمات كما ذكرت أن التقرير يكون التقارير تكون مباشرة لمدير الفريق. الفريق القطاع يتكون من رؤساء الأقسام ورؤساء المناطق، وفي حالة الأزمات يجب أن تكون هناك تقارير يومية من مدراء الأقسام والمناطق بخصوص الحالة التي يصل إليها الأندية في هذه الأقسام.
Next slide, please. Now, as a district leader, all the district leaders, I mean the team, the top leaders, the appointed officers, and the area and division director, number one, must show empathy. Look into the members' basic needs those days. Those days, club cannot have meeting because government never allow a closed-door meeting during such time. So what do? They went for jogging by the beach. They do their manual speeches by the beach. But now we cannot have face-to-face meeting. We do club meeting using Zoom. Those days, Zoom were not invented at all. We do not know there was Zoom at that time, 17 years back. And leaders always care about the members' welfare. In terms of members' welfare is their communication and leadership needs. And we adjust the club practices, the normal practices, because in the past they make in room, but now they have to make in open space. Like now, we make in Zoom. And actually, International President Dibak has also mentioned, let us have some flexibility to allow the members to have the meeting using Zoom meeting.
يقول في آنذاك في القطاع كان جميع قادة القطاع جميع المناصب كانوا يشجعون على أن تكون هناك اجتماعات، لكن لا غير مسموح بها اجتماعات في الغرف المغلقة، فكانوا يقومون باجتماعات حتى على الشاطئ. لكننا الآن محظوظون بوجود منصة الزوم التي نستطيع من خلالها عقد الاجتماعات، حتى على مستوى أعلى قيادات في التوست يعقدون اجتماعاتهم الآن على زوم.
Next slide, please.
Allow me to translate the first part.
Oh, sure, I'm sorry.
قادة القطاع اجتمعوا جميعهم على أن إظهار التعاطف للأعضاء ومصلحة الأعضاء هي الأولوية لهم. كانوا مستعدين لتعديل بعض الممارسات العامة التي يقومون بها، واهتموا بمصلحة الأعضاء كأولوية لهم، باحتياجاتهم فهي الأولوية للقطاع.
Time is up. Timer.
Next slide, please. Yeah, all the team members must communicate openly with the district director. So during my time, my team communicate with me openly. And they even call me at 2:30 in the morning. So this is how communication, I slept, I think about 3-4 hours a day. So allow communication to be very open, have no hard feeling, because in terms of crisis, everybody is very stressful. When everybody is very stressful, they tend to speak very straightforward. You know, when they speak very straightforward, it hurts. But let us put personal feeling aside. We deal with the problem first. How do we address the members' needs?
قام الدكتور لما كان رئيس القطاع بفتح التواصل مباشرة معه. ذلك أن التواصل معهم مسموح، ولم يكن ينام إلا 2 أو 3 ساعات في اليوم. وأوضح أن في خلال الأزمات تكون اللغة شديدة بعض الأحيان، وقرر أن تكون المشاعر على الحياد، لكن نركز على حل المشاكل.
Thank you. The next slide. You see, in Toastmasters at the current moment, there are 3 critical success factors of a district, District 79. How can we say District 79 is very successful? How could we measure the performance of all the district leaders? in terms of membership. Members have achieved their educational and leadership goals. There is membership growth in a club. There is a club growth. And clubs move on to achieve distinguish by reaching the minimum requirement to be distinguished. Now, if the district want to be #1 in the world, you have to get as many clubs as distinguished as you can, because that is the criteria of measurement. If you make the membership goal and the club growth goal, the criteria is the distinguished club goals. If you've got 90% or 95% club distinguished, the chances is you will be there, champion in the world. I know Saudi was champion in the world in 2003, 2004, where my good friend Muhammad Murad was the district governor at that time. Now he is a past international president.
يقول أنه قياس عامل النجاح للقطاع فله عدة عوامل: نمو الأندية والعضوية. لكن إذا أردنا أن يكون القطاع رقم 1 كما فعل الدكتور جون في قطاعه، علينا أن نركز على تميز الأندية بحيث نجعل العدد الأكبر من الأندية متميزة. كان القطاع 79 قطاع رقم 1 في عهد التوست ماستر محمد مراد عندما كان مديرا لقطاع 79 آنذاك.
Next slide. More slide and we will be finished. Now, the immediate action that any district in Toastmaster need to take must form immediately an ad hoc action committee, which I say the network of teams. Look into the members' educational and leadership needs, allow them to meet online, and continue to build new clubs and retain clubs. When I was district governor, I called all those clubs who were suffering. I speak to every club officers, and they say, district governor, because you call, I will get member in, make sure that we reach 20. Mr. Director.
عندما كان رئيس القطاع أجرى بعض الإجراءات الفورية، ومنها أنه قام بالاتصال بجميع الأندية المتعثرة نادياً حتى يعرف ما هي المشكلة، وكانت النتيجة أن الأندية تجاوبت معه وجددت العضوية وزادت في عدد الأعضاء.
The final slide. Whatever we do, we always need to remember the human factors. Toastmasters is to interact, to connect with human beings. We are all in Toastmaster for one reason: to sharpen our communication skill, to improve our leadership style. So these are the two things that why we are all in Toastmasters, so that we can connect with people, we can improve our business. How we improve our business, our presentation has been enhanced. So when presentation is better, what happened? We get more business. So remember the human factors, whatever we do. I have full confidence in District 79 and under the leadership of your district director, Samar Kamel, that you will be able to achieve President Distinguished. Is there a Smethly Distinguished? I think there is a Smethly Distinguished. You should be able to go for that. With that, I congratulate District 79 for hosting this leadership talk. Thank you.
Thank you, دكتور. أختم محاضرتي بأن العامل الأهم هو العوامل البشرية. علينا أن ننمي في بعضنا أو فينا مهارة التواصل ومهارة القيادة عندما ننمي العلاقات الشخصية بيننا وبين بعض. وفي النهاية يهنئ القطاع 79 على هذا البرنامج ويؤمن ويرى أن قطاع 79 يستطيع الوصول إلى سميدلي أو قطاع متميز سميدلي. شكرا جزيلا لكم. Thank you, Dr. John.
Thank you,
Really
thank you,
wonderful.
Mr. Director, sir.
I learned a lot of it. We have like 2 minutes. If there is questions from Dr. Salim Hakim, please unmute your mic and you can ask the questions from our audience. For the leaders, for the time being, I wish if you can write your questions in the chat box and Salim will take care of it. Please write your questions.
Thank you, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Salman Kamal. Thank you very much, Dr. John, for being here with us. I will be your moderator for the question and answer session. So far, I have 3 questions received. I will read them one by one with translation. Then I will allow Dr. John to give his professional feedback. Meanwhile, as DD79 said, please write your questions in Arabic or in English to me directly in the chat box. The questions will be answered first come, first serve basis and based on the allowed time frame. The first question, Dr. John. Members are used to actual meeting environment. With virtual meetings, most of them are not comfortable with the experience. How do you address them? معظم الأعضاء تعودوا على الاجتماعات الفعلية وفي الوضع الراهن الاجتماعات عبر الأونلاين غير متكافئة مع توقعاتهم. كيف تشرح ذلك؟ Dr. John, over to you.
Thank you. One of the things that I learned in Toastmaster leadership and also in my corporate leadership is to learn to adapt to changes of environment so that I can adapt to various culture. For example, if I go to Saudi, the manner how I greet you is different from how I greet the Americans. And again, it's different from how I greet the Malaysians. So if we have a virtual meeting online, we don't clap in this way. When we clap, we dig it that way. When we say thank you, we say this way. So this is adopting to culture, different cultural changes. I thought this is a very good area where we can learn different culture, you know, by changing from face-to-face meeting to meeting online. Actually, International President Deepak has explained in his address in a Toastmaster.org website, which I have just listened to before I join you for this talk.
Thank you, Dr. John. الإجابة كانت دكتور جون واحد من الأشياء التي تعلمها في التوستماستر هو التعرف والتعلم ثقافات جديدة. والأوضاع التي نمر بها حاليا هي يحتاج أو يتطلب مننا إلى تقبل ثقافات جديدة. فمثلا طريقة إبداء الشكر أو طريقة إبداء الإعجاب يتم اختلافها مع الأجواء أو مع الاجتماعات أونلاين. ونفس الشيء حرص عليها رئيس العالمي ديبك في قناته. Dr. John, the second question. Club growth is a challenge for most of us in actual meetings. How can we promote online club growth meetings? نمو الأندية في الأوضاع العامة هي تعتبر تحدي لمدراء القطاع، ولكن كيف لنا أن نتصرف ونساعد أو نساهم في نمو الأندية في ظل الظروف التي عليها الآن؟ Dr. John?
There are very good material at Toastmasters International website, toastmaster.org. If you click in at the top, there is managing coronavirus. You click on it. Managing club growth online. There are some tools given by Toastmaster International. Well, when I was a district governor those days, area governor focused on helping the clubs. Division governor, now is a division director, look for new club. So division governor duty is only looking for new clubs. Area governor looking into the members' needs. It's a division of work. But now we have to send e-cards, we have to send email to organization, and we can get, you know, in South Africa, where I'm going for a meeting at 12 o'clock midnight Malaysia time, they gather everybody together on the Zoom meeting, and they're going to charter the club next month. And you know how they do it? They do it through friends inviting friends. And I can see my friend, district governor in 2012, 2013, how to pronounce the name? Nazar, is that correct? Is also in this room. Thank you, sir.
Dr. John يفيد بأنه موقع التوست ماستر العالمي لديه العديد من المعلومات المفيدة فيما يخص نمو الأندية، وتحت صفحة التفاعل مع الوباء كورونا توجد نماذج ومعلومات جدا سهلة وميسرة للمساعدة في عملية إنشاء الأندية. مدير القسم من واجباته أن يساعد في نمو الأندية. مدير المنطقة من واجباته الحفاظ على الأعضاء. أنا سأتجه في الوقت القريب إلى جنوب أفريقيا وسيكون لدينا مشاريع نمو أندية. هل تدرون كيف استطعنا إلى إنشاء أندية جديدة؟ كانت عبر الأصدقاء. فعلينا تشجيع أصدقائنا للمساهمة في إنشاء أندية جديدة. Dr. John, third question. What tools can you suggest to sustain membership since this is a period of renewals? السؤال: كيف لنا في المساهمة في الحفاظ على تجديد العضويات كوننا في فترة تجديد العضويات? Over to you, Dr. John.
This is a very tough question. I would say $1 billion question. I have been a member for 30 years. Every time, because I get the values and benefits from Toastmasters communication and leadership program, that is the reason why I continue to renew my membership in Toastmasters. So in order to inspire members to pay their dues, district leader or the member needs to understand what is the value, what is in it for me to be a Toastmasters, what the Toastmaster program has for me, so that it benefits me, so that it adds value to me. And once that is done, membership renewal has no problem at all.
Dr. John يفيد أنه هذه فعلا واحد من أفضل الأسئلة وأكثر تحديا، وهو يتكلم عن نفسه أنه عبر مسيرة التوست ماستر على مدار 30 سنة الحافز الرئيسي هو كان أسباب التعلم والفائدة الذي يحصل عليها من خلال منصة التوست ماستر، وعلينا جميعا تأكيد هذا الموضوع وتشجيع الفوائد الذي نستفيد منها من خلال التوست ماسترز. With this, I have reached the end of the questions. We still welcome more questions over private messages on WhatsApp. Dr. John, would you
Can we have a group photo so that we can be in gallery, so that we can take a photo here?
دكتور جون يقترح في أخذ صورة جماعية.
Yeah, please tell us.
Everybody can activate the video.
Please don't forget to smile.
رجاء تشغيل الفيديوهات حتى ناخذ صورة جماعية ولا تنسوا الابتسامة.
I can see somebody have not activated the video.
Faris, can you take a screenshot of the gallery view, please?
All right, good.
Thank you, Dr. John. Thank you, Dr. Salim, for the wonderful question and answer section. Hello, dear leaders in District 79 and all over the world. Today I learned that our members are our priorities. We should care about our members and their goals and their needs. We have from now work as teams that believes in the district and the club mission. We have to be communicating with each other in a daily basis. The area director communicate with the clubs. The division director communicate with the areas and clubs, and the district director will communicate with the divisions, areas, and the clubs in a daily basis. Last thing, communication is open. I am always available for all District 79 members, 24 hours. I sleep like Dr. John, 3 hours only. I'm available. WhatsApp, Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm always available for every member in District 79. Funny?
Can I add something? Or
Yes,
you
please.
translate first? You translate first.
إخواني، نختم هذه المحاضرة وهذه الحلقة الأولى من البرنامج بأن الأعضاء هم الأولوية لنا، احتياجاتهم أهدافهم الأولوية. ثاني هدف أو ثاني شيء تعلمناه أننا من اليوم علينا أن نعمل كفرق تؤمن بمهمة القطاع ومهمة الأندية ولا وجود لأي أجندات شخصية أو أهداف شخصية. الآن نحن على هدف واحد. ثالثاً، التواصل يجب أن يكون يومياً. مدير المنطقة يتواصل يومياً مع الأندية. مدير القسم يتواصل يومياً مع المناطق والأندية، ومدير القطاع يتواصل يومياً مع الأقسام والمناطق والأندية. وأخيراً، قال الدكتور جون أن التواصل مفتوح مع مدير القطاع، وأنا أقول لكم أني متوفر لكم 21 ساعة. اتركوا لي 3 ساعات للنوم، لكنني متوفر لكم 21 ساعة على جميع قنوات التواصل، مستعد لمساعدتكم للوصول إلى النجاح المرغوب به. دكتور جون؟
Yeah, I like to have about 40 seconds will do. I remember when I was a district governor in 2002-2003, when the district were affected by SARS, I took total charge of the whole district. And I could see everybody moving on in one direction, in one mission. And every time they make me sleepless night, and my weight has dropped tremendously those days. And my hair dropped also. So if your district director at the end of the term drop their hair, giving a pat on the shoulder, say, Mr. Director, you are a great leader, that you have done very well. And you make our District 79 very, very proud of you.
ملخص ما يقول دكتور جون في النهاية أنه إذا رأيتم رئيس القطاع هذا العام قد فقد شعره وخسر وزنه، فإنه شهادة أنه قد عمل ما عليه في هذا العام. قد بالفعل فقدت شعري منذ سنوات مضت. Dr. John. Shukran. Thank you, Dr. John, for this wonderful episode. And thanks for everyone who came today. Next Monday, the new leader, the new topic.
Thank you.
شكرا جميع الحاضرين وشكرا للدكتور جون. نراكم يوم الاثنين القادم مع ضيف جديد وموضوع جديد من حديث القطاع القيادي. شكرا جزيلا.